What's up, guys? Welcome back to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 94. And this is a special episode because it's Ryan is on another vacation edition. I'm in Florida right now, so I recorded this a couple days in advance, but don't worry. The niches are all going to be relevant. They're all going to be good, and we're going to get out ahead of some major holiday-related niches in case you want to try to be that guy that actually ranks somewhere near the top of page one. This is when you need to have your plan of action in place. You need to get out there a little bit early. So that's the theme of this episode. Let's get started. First, the weekly print-on-demand giveaway winners. And you probably guessed it, we're going to have to extend this one, so they'll be announced next week. But if you didn't have time to enter last week's giveaway, make sure you do that. It is free. The link is at the top of the description. Or go to ryanhogue.com/giveaway. Also in the description, I've got a free 8-day print-on-demand mini course that'll walk you through starting your Etsy shop. And I've got a great print-on-demand Facebook group. If you're not a member, I'd love to have you. All right, niche number one. And this is the niche that you should probably be heavily invested in if you are an Amazon merch seller in a lower tier trying to scale up your account as quickly as possible. You want to be in this niche. And that niche comes on March 14th, all right? You may be thinking, wait, what, isn't there another one in between now and then? What about Mardi Gras? Well, Mardi Gras is a little bit too close right now for it to make sense to launch any new products in because Amazon still has to print them and ship them. So I think the next big one is probably Pi Day, and you can probably guess what's coming after that as well. But, you know, if you're trying to scale up these low-tier accounts, it is, in my personal opinion, that you want to just kind of follow the crowd. No, it's not going to be easy to have the organic rank one. However, it's going to be easy to make sales if, you know, think about how big the pie is. Wow. And look at that. We're talking about the size of the pie while looking at the Pi Day niche, right? This must be meant to be or something like that. The pie is quite big when you chase these big trends that are, you know, on everybody's mind. Hey, we know this is coming every year. These are big. So carve out, you know, 0.0001% of that pie for yourself, make 1, 2, 3, 4 sales. I mean, that's huge if you're in tier 10, tier 25. So this is what I'd recommend being in between now and, you know, March 14th minus, let's say, 3 or 4 days, or maybe even like 5 or 6 days if we're being honest. But all right, so Pi Day, guys. By the way, let's just stop for a second and look at the designs in these Pi Day niches. Like, these designs are really good. Or not even good. I just really appreciate them. Like, I just love looking at them. Like the spiral representing the infinite, you know, the numbers never stop. We even have the one in the number 3 spot there with like the serious number spiral. I wonder how long it took them to make this design. Actually, probably not that long. I guess once they set it up, maybe. Oh, no, actually, I have no clue. I mean, I would just be guessing, but I think that design is kick-ass. The one in the bottom left with the 3.14 equals pi, and then the reverse 413 is pi. Is that why they call it Pi Day? Because the reverse 4-1, did I just learn this? Coincidence? I think not. Guys, we just went, this might be like the next big conspiracy theory rabbit hole that we're all going to have to go down. That 3.14 flipped is basically like calculator pi. Anyways, I love that design. I think this is awesome. I might have to buy that shirt for myself, honestly. I love that one. So here we go. We got some keywords here from Pretty Merch Pro Plus as well. You'll never guess, but the top 2 keywords are PI for pi and day. And the next ones are 3 and 1-4. All right, niche number 2. And actually, you know what? I might have thrown you off a little bit there with the order. Because I'm pretty sure I put St. Patrick's Day on here, but maybe I didn't. What did I put on here for the top 5 niches? I assumed I did. Maybe I forgot to. Anyways, niche number 2 is Easter 2022. All right, don't sleep on Easter, guys. It is okay to start preparing for Easter right now. That means getting your designs together more than anything. Well, I mean, before you do designs, figure out your sub niches within Easter. So figure out the sub niches, get your designs, get your keywords. And when I say keywords, it's not just in your listing, it is for ads. I know most people don't want to talk about ads probably, but if you really want to try to crack the top of page 1, getting those ads in, building up the momentum, the sales momentum heading into the holiday is when you really want to get cracking. So you don't want to just be like, oh yeah, Easter's in a week, let me start uploading now. You want to be out, you know, a month and a half, 2 months ahead of time. So Easter, guys, by the way, be careful about Easter because every year I feel like we go through the same song and dance when it comes to peeps. Do not mess around with the peeps, guys. Like every year we see the same cycle of like people in the Facebook groups and whatnot saying that, you know, hey, I got rejected on peeps, and like even for whatever reason, you always see a bunch of Peeps designs that get through and are live. And then I don't fault you for thinking like, okay, there's all these Peeps style designs that are live, so it should be safe, right? I would not mess around with it. I for sure would never mention the word Peep in a listing, but I would also stay away from the Peeps designs in general as a rule of thumb. All right, but Easter, lots of potential. There's a long runway leading up to it for us to talk about those designs. So for now, I just want to put it on your radar. Don't sleep on Easter. Of course, you got the dabbing bunny rabbit with an Easter egg as one of the top sellers already. Current BSR, not that impressive, 81,000, but at the same time, under 100,000. So they're just making sales probably year round on this one. And I know you're like, who buys Easter shirts year round? But people do. It's Amazon. People buy Halloween shirts in January. You know what I mean? I don't get it. But niche number 3. What is this? Easter again? Well, let's put a spin on Easter. All right. Don't just think Easter bunny rabbits, Easter eggs. What about, the religious holiday? There's plenty of demand for the religious t-shirts as well, guys. So don't forget, Easter has more relevance than just, the consumer side. Not that we don't love our Easter candy and the, Easter egg hunts and all that good stuff, but like, a lot of people celebrate, religious side, Jesus Christ, right? So that is definitely should be on your radar. They move a ton of shirts every year, and it probably goes a little bit like under the radar as well. So wanted to give that a shout out. And here you go. As far as the keywords to target, so true story, Jesus, true story Jesus, Easter, etc. So I don't know. I didn't actually do that much niche research into the sub niches. For instance, this one that says true story. I don't know if there's something behind that, but obviously we get the theme overall. It's the kind of the flip side of the Easter holiday beyond just the bunny. All right, niche number 4, and this one might have caught you by surprise. You got about a 2-month heads up on Earth Day 2022. Do not sleep on Earth Day. They move a ton of t-shirts. Also, between March and April, it's like back-to-back months of green t-shirt holidays. So get those green shirts out. Loving the green shirts for Earth Day. By the way, I think a lot of people still design for the black t-shirts for Earth Day, which could represent some opportunity there to actually optimize your designs and not select the color black and optimize them for a green shirt. So Earth Day should be on the radar, guys. Big opportunity. And it's kind of like how Pi Day gets a little overlooked, even though it moves a ton of product. Earth Day is very similar, yet it's kind of overshadowed by Easter, the way that Pi Day can be overshadowed by St. Patrick's Day. So definitely get some Earth Day shirts out there. Get your plan ready at a minimum. All right. All right, niche number 5. And this one I was excited to share, because what do you get when you cross the ultimate Taco Tuesday from 2/22/22 that fell on a Tuesday, and of course Tuesday's Taco Tuesday? What do you get when you cross that with the next kind of holiday that was on our minds, which is St. Patrick's Day, and the alcohol side, the alcohol consumption side of St. Patrick's Day? Which, by the way, check out this design. That is too cool. I know it's oh yeah, he's puking, whatever, but somebody took a leprechaun and he's throwing up Lucky Charms. I mean, that's kind of, I don't know. I like that design. I think it's just well executed from a design perspective. But what do you get when you cross Taco Tuesday with that? You guessed it. You get Cinco de Mayo. This is the ultimate heads up for a holiday that, is not necessarily a t-shirt holiday where it's related to a bunch of consumerism, but Cinco de Mayo, guys, it's something that should be on everybody's radar. Maybe not this early. This is pretty early for Cinco de Mayo, but you know what? I was looking at the holiday t-shirt calendar, and this is one that I always like to list a bunch of t-shirts on. One of my first t-shirts that I had that was a bestseller in my merch account, which I haven't seen sell in forever, so I'll give it up to you guys. All it said was, and like I always say, guys, I sell so many text-only designs. I don't know if y'all believe me when I say that, but I swear to God, text-only, it can work. It just says cerveza, por favor. Like cerveza on line 1, and then underneath in smaller text, por favor. That's all it says, cerveza, por favor. And I used to, make regular evergreen sales, but then also lock in some sales around the, the big holiday, the run up to May 5th. So just wanted to shout out the cerveza, por favor. And then, of course, when by the way, guys, you want an insight into how my brain works? I was like, all right, cerveza, por favor is selling. How about tequila, por favor? And how about whiskey, por favor? Right? I just threw them up there. And then, did I make as many sales as the cerveza, por favor? No. But did I make some sales? Yes. And that's called doubling down on what's working. When I sit there and I have a blank slate and I don't know what to upload, and I can upload literally anything, it's like, well, hey, take a hint off of what's working over here and see if you can lock in some additional sales. So that's my recommendation. And here you go from Pretty Merch Pro. You've got the design dabbing Mexican poncho. Poncho, by the way, there's a free keyword that you wouldn't have gotten without the Pretty Merch Pro Plus. Poncho, I probably wouldn't have thought to include in my listing, but it appears that it's ranked pretty well on that keyword, and that's driving some additional visibility and sales. All right, seller trends. If you want to sell shirts related to seemingly random holidays, here we go. We have some Leprechaun stuff. We have some Black History Month. We have some gaming shirts, some Pi Day shirts. Of course, there's always some teacher niche shirts because you don't need a reason to sell teachers t-shirts. Apparently, they're just like constantly either buying shirts or being gifted shirts. Hopefully being gifted shirts, guys. Take care of your teachers. All right, looking ahead, if you want to sell shirts related to seemingly random holidays, we have March 27th, National Joe Day. Okay, shout out to Joe. March 28th, Weed Appreciation Day, and not that kind of weed. Check the picture. It's dandelions. Which, by the way, I heard they have a bunch of medicinal properties. I don't know if that's true or not, but I did hear it, all right? And I know I've heard of dandelion tea, so maybe it's true. And now that I said that, if it is true, YouTube's going to probably censor me because they're so ridiculous about anything related to natural health. But now that I said natural health too, I'm for sure this video is not going to do well. March 29th, Smoke and Mirrors Day. I also like that picture because it's got the mirror upside down. Let me hide myself so I can show you these pictures. March 30th, National Doctors Day. And then check out the one at the bottom right corner, Bunsen Burner Day. Like, that's like throwback to what, like middle school, I think, is when we used the Bunsen burner. I don't know. Good vibes, middle school vibes. I liked science class back in the day. All right, bonus t-shirt. Designs that I liked while I was doing this research, the prep for the video. I love this Mardi Gras tree, the bead tree, because like I've shared the story. Those of you guys that subscribe, shout out to you. You've heard me share it before, but the last time I was in New Orleans, I was actually pretty young. I don't know why my parents took me when me and my sister were pretty young, but like we went the week after Mardi Gras and it looked like, I don't know, man, it was just a mess. Like they had not cleaned at all. And there were trees that legitimately looked like this. Just if you were anywhere near the parade path, like the beads were just everywhere. Power lines, buildings, trees, ground in the sewer, I'm sure. Like it was just a mess. So this has like good, positive memories associated with it, even though probably awful nightmarish memories for whoever was responsible for cleaning it up. And it's also now reminding me of the leprechaun throwing up. Like you got a bunch of like real life leprechauns throwing up in the streets during the Mardi Gras. And then this one too, I had to do a double bonus. This shirt says, "I'm not short, I'm leprechaun size." And I don't know, I just thought that was funny. Like for all the t-shirts I look at constantly, like I don't know if I'd ever seen this one. I also don't know if it's politically correct or whatever, but I laughed at it when I saw it. So hey, it's a bonus shirt today. All right, deleted designs brought to you by Merch Ninja. And I'm not seeing really a lot of, well, there's the axolotl, of course, every week, I feel like. Got some Reagan Bush, got the Al Gore, got an Alabama reference, which, I mean, maybe they thought that was Alabama, the college, so they removed it. A couple Trump ones, couple Biden ones, and a random, there's a Thanksgiving one behind me. That's a little bit random. All it says is Happy Turkey Day, so I don't know why that got pulled, but who knows. All right, guys, thank you for watching this video. Of course, we have the giveaway extended by a week, so make sure you take advantage of that. Also in the description, you can find a link to my full print-on-demand course walking you through how I make six-figure print-on-demand sales every single year. It's my exact process. It is access to all the past content, all the new content, and the future content. All right, so check that out. Link is in the description. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like, please subscribe. Please check my Instagram. I'll throw a story up from the beach so that you guys can see, how it is today on the relaxing little, I got to get the beach time in every single day. Usually hit the gym before that, then get some breakfast. Then, who knows how long I spend at the beach, but gotta love it, man. You gotta take some time to yourself. So no sympathy for me. Life is good right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon.